What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. So listen, Dylan White gets a bad break, man. Again, Povetkin has tested positive for COVID, according to Eddie Hearn, and they're trying to set a date for January. I think he said 30th. It sounded like he said the 30th. I couldn't tell if he said 13th or 30th, but it sounded like he said the 30th. As of now, the show is still going to go on. Now, Gillian White himself, as far as an opponent is concerned, he's saying Eddie Hearn saying he would love to fight Fury. Now we know Fury's supposed to fight for December the 5th, and there was a name that came up that was supposed to be the opponent, which wasn't Carlos Takam, but Carlos Takam was one of the other names, and I don't know if that fight, if the ink dried on that fight yet, but if Dylan and Fury did fight, I don't really see that happening, to be honest with you, um, because that's a big fight, and for it to happen in January would make more sense. So if it did happen in January, then I could see that happening. Um, if Dylan gets that fight, so be it. Now, if he wins, hey, I'm pretty sure he's going to want to fight Povetkin to get his revenge. If he loses, it's a setback, and he may still get that rematch with. Probably will still get that rematch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he will because it was a delay because of Povetkin. But they had a rematch. They got the rematch that was supposed to take place. So if he loses to Povetkin, it would be like a disaster for him if he lost to both of them. If he doesn't get the Tyson Fury fight, I think it would be wise for him to just fall back and just wait for Povetkin. Just wait. Just keep training and just wait for Povetkin and get your revenge on January 30th. Because it makes no sense for him to just, well, I'm in shape. I just want to fight in this scenario because he has everything to lose. Because he could lose, and especially if if he picks a meatball, do you really want to see that? You know, but the thing is, he didn't have to fight Povetkin. He could have waited for Fury. And think about it, right? Look at how things played out with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, where their contract expired. So let's just say if Dylan White didn't have that fight with Povetkin, well, it's a strong case that maybe, just maybe, it would have been him and Dylan White on December the 5th. Right? Who knows? But he has too much to lose to just take a fight. It makes no sense. Like you don't have, you don't have anything to try to prove by just fighting just because you can lose. And he's been so focused on Povetkin because you see what happened in the first fight, so he knows in this rematch he has to be better, right? So you could very easily go in there and fight someone and wind up losing to someone. So at the end of the day, I think that it would be wise for him to just sit this one out, wait for Povetkin, and the only way I could see him fighting anybody other than Povetkin if it's Tyson Fury for the WBC strap, and if that fight was to take place, it's November 3rd now. So for him to be ready, Dylan White's already in fight shape, but the strategy to fight Tyson Fury, now he has to completely switch up what he was doing because he was fighting a short guy in Povetkin, a guy he has a longer reach than, he's taller than, can outbox. Now he's has to go against a 6'9" guy. It's a lot bigger, heavy, taller, can move better, and so it's a completely different strategy. He's not fighting. It's not like he's going from one guy to fight to replace him with a similar style. It's a completely different style. So regardless, I think it would be wise to just don't let your ego get involved in jumping in and you lose. You got everything to lose, man. Everything. Now, if he wins, then like I said, it's something different. But it's very possible that he could lose that fight. And against Tyson Fury again, like who's motivated, who's been training, and basically didn't get the fight he wanted with Wilder because the fight kept getting pushed back. I think he's in a better space. He's undefeated in this scenario. So for Dylan, I think it would be wiser to just wait for Povetkin, man. You know, if he can't get Tyson Fury. If that's the fight, then yeah, because now you're fighting for the WBC strap. But if it's not Tyson Fury, it's just an opponent just to stay active, I don't think it's worth it. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say in this video. Remember, never fall in love with lies, and the truth brings hate out of people. I will catch y'all in the next video.